This is your marketplace. You may have spotted them on the street. Maybe you're wearing one.
If you want to protect yourself from what other people are exhaling, this is the one to get.
How does this mask make you feel?
I personally feel a lot safe.
I have a weak immune system, so I'd rather really be protected.
Respirator-style masks have become a preferred choice in this pandemic, designed to filter out 95% of what you breathe in. But do they really offer all that extra protection? To find out, we go shopping for the queen of the mask pack. It's a protective face mask rated to capture 95%. And we find masks labeled KN95. That's China's equivalent to the well-known N95. They've got a woman in scrubs wearing the mask. This one has the FDA logo. Seems pretty legit to me. We also find KF94, the Korean standard. Protects you against over 94% of airborne particles. I'm gonna put this one in the cart. Prices range from less than $1 to $4 a piece. We purchase 14 brands in total from Amazon and some of the big box stores. Then we take them to the University of Toronto's Dalla Lana School of Public Health. James Scott and his team will see if these masks live up to the standards they claim.
What all of these tests do is they subject the mask to an aerosol, so an atmosphere of very fine particles.
This equipment will tell us up to the decimal point the percentage of particles each mask can filter. This crew will test 3 from each brand. And while testing gets underway at U of T, we meet Dr. Jay Park in sunny San Diego, California. Hi, Dr. Park, good to see you.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you too.
He's an emergency room physician. After 3 of his colleagues died of COVID, he turned his focus to vetting respirators.
I just felt like it was my duty to protect my friends.
What he found out was unsettling.
Up to about 90% of what we were getting were either misleading or potentially counterfeit or falsely advertised.
Today, he's telling us which ones to avoid. First red flag, the box. It should include the manufacturer's name and address. It just says KN95 3-dimensional protective respirator. Doesn't even have a brand that I can see on it.
You don't want to buy something and not know who the manufacturer is, for you to be able to trace back and say, okay, this is who made it, and I can look up their registration and certification online.
Everything about it shows that it's official, even on the side, FDA approved. Turns out that's the second red flag. That FDA logo is not allowed.
If it has an FDA logo on the box or on the respirator, then it's definitely not FDA approved, cleared, or authorized.
We'll unpack the final red flag in just a moment. But first, our results are in. And get this, half of the masks we tested failed. Surprised? So are these folks. Half did not meet the filtration standards that they claim.
I mean, I'm shocked, actually.
I feel like somebody has lied to me.
And just check out the results for these KN95s we bought off of well.ca, a shopping portal for Rexall pharmacies.
So well.ca did very poorly on our tests, unfortunately.
One of them tested below 60%.
Yeah, it's really worrying that there's a mask on the market that you can purchase that claims this to have met the standard, and it fails so badly.
Well.ca doesn't respond to our results. Instead, they direct us to the manufacturer. We ask repeatedly who that is. They won't tell us, and it's not listed on the box either. Walmart's masks are another fail. They filtered less than 75% of particles. Walmart says they should have never been for sale. They've now removed them, and the other KN95s we flag. A few from Home Depot and Home Hardware test just below the standard. They come in just a percentage point or 2 below, but
a fail is a fail is a fail. I'm a university professor. I have students who take an exam and they don't pass the exam, but maybe they only fail the exam by 1% or 2. And unfortunately, those students still fail the exam.
Despite our results, these retailers say their masks follow regulatory standards. Home Depot adds they're investigating further.
If you're just using this to go shopping or do low-risk activities, then yes, your testing results do show that it protects you better than cloth masks. You don't have to throw them out. I think that you just need to be informed that these do not meet K95, 95% filtration standards.
As for Amazon, 3 did not deliver on their claims, including this Seal Goods brand, which registered as low as 19% filtration, the lowest on our list. It came like this. You can see 2 packages here. This one came in a Ziploc bag. Would you use this, Dr. Park?
No, I would not use it.
That leads us to the final red flag, unmarked, sketchy packaging.
You don't know who the manufacturer is, and you don't know how safely they were packed.
Amazon says they make sure the masks on their site are legit and remove bad actors. We tried reaching out to the sellers. Most have disappeared. One says the masks we bought could be counterfeit. One of the KN95s came back 19% filtration.
Oh boy.
Our expert says you could even wear a towel and it would give you better protection.
Perhaps retailers have to be a bit more careful about where they source this merchandise.
So what can you do before you hit that buy button? Cut out resellers. Buy from companies with a history in PPE. Go online and check out if your mask is authorized by Health Canada or the FDA. You can also search the CDC for a list of counterfeits. So that's a little tip for you. I hope that helps.
It sure does.